Made a wager that sports gambling would be legal in Missouri this year. You lost that bet. In tonight's Legal Lens, Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal talks with Brown and Crouppen attorney Andrea McNairy about why other states can legalize sports gaming and what it will take for the Show Me state to do the same.
We have seen so many states around Missouri already legalize sports betting, Andrea. What has sort of opened the floodgates for that to happen?
So in 2018, there's something called the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act that was overturned, and so basically returned the gaming issue to each state. So each state gets to make their own laws now with regard to betting or sports gambling. And 35 states, including the District of Columbia, have all passed some form of laws that allow state gambling.
And I know a lot of people in Missouri waiting for it to happen in Missouri. What will it take for that to take place?
It's going to take an act of the legislature. So since 2018, and really even before that act was overturned, there had been over 20 different sporting bills introduced by Missouri legislatures. And they've had support of the MLB, of the NBA, all of Missouri's sports teams, and all the casinos, of course. So I wouldn't be shocked. In fact, more than likely than not, there'll be another bill introduced this year.
And one factor is just that there's a lot of money out there, right? I mean, how much money is Missouri losing out on?
Well, there's 6.2 million people in Missouri, and some estimates say that will translate to about 5.1 in projected tax revenue every year. And that's not including all of the other business online or any sports betting would generate. The most recent bill that was just introduced last year but not passed estimated that it would Missourians would spend about 150 million every year. That would translate from anywhere from 13 to 15 million dollars in tax revenue every year.
And I know right now with football season, you have a lot of these fantasy football pools taking place. What about those? Are those legal?
So interesting, the rationalization for why you can do a fantasy football pool versus any sports gambling is they say fantasy football is a game of skill rather than randomness. So you can do fantasy football or anything like that as long as you're not really betting on the outcome of one particular player. The value of the prize is established up front and not dependent on how many people are actually participating in the betting. And again, it's supposed to reflect some talent rather than just a randomness.
Interesting topic. And also then if you're in Missouri and you do want to place a wager, legal wager, how do you do that?
Online. So as long as you're betting out of state by some place that's being legally operated, even if out of state, you can bet online. There's no laws restricting that.
Some great insight, Andrea McNairy with Brown and Crouppen. We appreciate your time with today's Legal Lens.
Jeff Bernthal, Fox 2 News.
And you can catch the Legal Lens every Wednesday evening right here on Fox 2 News.